Hello and welcome back to South Shields here on Football Manager. Today we will be taking on Hartlepool in the FA Cup first round. But before we jump into that, let's take a look and see how we have gotten on since the last time you saw us. So if you remember, we did take on Gateshead in our last game here, which ended in a 0-0 draw. We were kind of on some poor form there. After that, we got another draw against Telford and a loss against Barnet. Since then, we have turned around our form and got 4 wins on the bounce and then a draw on our last game against Salford. Most of the games have been pretty close, but a win is a win, and we'll take them where we can get them. We did play Grantham in the 4th qualifying round of the FA Cup. Took a late goal for us to advance in that, but we got through, and we will be taking on Hartlepool at home today. Hartlepool are also in the National League. They are currently sitting in 17th place, so if we go by the standings, we should be the better team here, but I'm expecting a tough game. But taking a look at the full table here, we are currently sitting in 5th place on 29 points. You're only 2 points ahead of 8th place, so it's still very tight here. We are also catching up to the leaders a little bit since last time, and we've closed the gap down to 7 points. In the National League, only the champion gets automatic promotion, and everyone else has to fight for one promotion spot via the playoffs. So very competitive league here, and we will need to be performing well to get promotion at the end of the year. And taking a look at the team who will be taking on Hartlepool today, we have a new goalkeeper to take a look at. This is Jonathan Flatt, who I picked up on a free transfer, who last played for Ashton United. He is a 26-year-old goalkeeper who is an upgrade over Liam Connell, who was still performing well, but he is declining with his older age. So Jonathan steps into the starting role, and I'm excited to have him be our goal stopper. He's played 3 games for us and has allowed 2 goals and has 1 shutout. So he's done well. He's still working on getting his match fitness, as he has been without a club this season, but he's done well so far. We also have another signing who unfortunately is not eligible to play in today's game as he is cup tied. This is attacking midfielder Connor Webster, another youngster that we picked up from Alfreton. He did cost compensation money for us to get him signed. It cost us $7,000, so he is officially our first player who has cost the club money, but a young player who has a ton of potential, and I just like the way his stats look. His mentals are extremely good, and that is something that we're kind of lacking in the club right now. So I was more than happy to pay $7,000 for him. But that is the team we'll be working with today. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this game underway. Gonna have him go out there and show us what we can do. Show the world we have more than enough to beat Hartlepool and advance to the second round of the FA Cup, where perhaps we'll get a decent club and get some prize money. Hartlepool on the ball here early, passing it around our defense, looking for a way through. But they turn it over here on a counterattack. Right plays to Gilchrist, who has a shot, which was kind of a tame effort, and the keeper easily picks that up. About 20 minutes gone here. So far we look the better team. Gotta capitalize on that though and get a goal. And turnover by Wright there. Not sure what he was trying to do there, but he ran straight into the opposition, who turns it right back over to us though. Working it down the right hand side here. Plays it over to Blair. Blair plays it out to Adams wide. Flips in across here. Falls to Harrison Devine, who gets the goal. 24 minutes gone. We have the goal advantage now. Very good team play here. Worked it around. Blair gets it out wide. Crosses it in. Lucky deflection. It falls to Devine, who slots it home for the goal. Hartlepool pick up an injury and is forced to make a substitution 25 minutes in. The Mariners on the ball again. Devine with it, plays it in the right, who has a long effort, gets blocked, and it falls to Blair, who scores, but it is ruled for offsides. It looked pretty tight, but Blair is leaning offsides there. Is the correct call, and it's ruled out, but the Mariners are looking pretty good so far. And the first half is about to come to an end. Hartlepool has been held without a single shot. Fantastic work by our team here. Go out there and keep that up in the second half, and we will advance. Hartlepool get us kicked off here. The second half is underway. Blair Adams picks up a yellow card, so both of our wingbacks are on yellows, which is not ideal. Harrison Devine intercepts the pass here. We're on a counterattack. He has Gilchrist in support, who plays it to him. Has a shot off the post. Devine almost gets the rebound, but Hartlepool clears it out. We are looking very dangerous. Going to make a sub here. We're going to bring on Creechlow Noble for Adams, who is on that yellow card. And then we'll make another substitution. Bring on Nathan Lowe for Green in the midfield. And Zuma picks up a yellow card as well. 20 minutes left in the game. Still holding the 1-goal advantage. Hartlepool are looking for a shot, and they score, but their effort is ruled for offsides as well. We definitely dodged a bullet there. That is a very tight decision. Critchlow Noble caught sleeping there. Let his man by, but luckily it's ruled for offsides. $80 minutes gone just about. We will make our final substitution. And what we will do, bring on Thompson for Haygarth and move him to attacking mid and bring right back to the midfield. Off the crossbar, we got lucky there. Very good looping header by Hartlepool. Hartlepool has definitely picked up the intensity here in the past 10 or so minutes and are starting to ask questions of our defense. And they get the equalizer in the 86th minute. That is terrible. Could see it coming. Thomas crosses it in, falls to Nolan on the back post, who gets a pretty easy goal. And it looks like that is where the game is going to end. We have one last effort here, but we waste the opportunity with that long ball. Very disappointing to concede the late equalizer there, as the stats are in our favor. So we will be doing a replay against Hartlepool. I am not happy about that. And Bayude didn't look good. Divine was our only player that looked good out there. Everyone else had pretty average ratings. So I will see you guys here in a moment when we have the replay. Okay, before we jump into the replay, I did take on Dulwich Hamlet in between. In the league, we got a 2-0 victory over them with a goal from Divine and Webster. Taking a look at the team for the replay, I make a couple of changes. We have Dylan Morse coming in at center back. Zuma unfortunately picked up an injury in a training just a couple days ago, so he does miss out on this game. We also bring in Owen Gamble at right back. I have Thompson starting over Daniel Wright at attacking mid. And I'm not sure if I ever showed you this striker who I picked up on a free transfer. He will be starting in place of Gilchrist. This is Marcus Sheldon. Gilchrist has been in absolute terrible form over the past month and a half, so we will be giving Sheldon the start today. Gilchrist also, from the coach report, doesn't enjoy big matches, so we're just going to start with Sheldon, and Gilchrist will be starting on the bench. But let's go ahead and jump into the game here. And we are off. Sheldon gets us kicked off for the game. Go get the win here today, boys. We definitely should have got it in the first game, but Hartlepool got the late equalizer to force the replay. Come on, boys. Give them a bit of encouragement here. Looks to be a bit of a slow start compared to the last game. Barrett does pick up a yellow card, which isn't ideal. Off the corner, we head it just wide, but that's promising that we are making some efforts on goal now. But we're closing down here into the last few moments of the first half. Hartlepool with a chance here. Hartlepool working it down on the the right hand side. Thomas with a dangerous cross once again, almost the exact same goal that they scored on us the first game. But Flat does well to keep that one out. We have a chance here. That was a very dumb play by Divine there, and luckily they do not capitalize on it. Divine playing an absolute poor ball back, intercepted by Hartlepool, who hits the post. They do get a corner here. Danger is not over yet. Off the crossbar once again. Flat picks that up. Hartlepool with some very dangerous play at the end of the first half. I'm not happy with that performance, letting the team know that. Need to step it up here in the second half, or I do not see us advancing. Sheldon with the free kick, picks out Barrett, who narrowly misses that. Very good free kick from Sheldon, though. We're going to make a sub here. We are going to bring on the very first signing in Mariners history, Leon Van Empel, for Marley Blair. Let's go out there and get the goal for us, Leon. And 70 minutes gone, we will make our second substitution. Bring on Nathan Lowe for Green in our midfield. Need to see more from us here. We're running out of time. It's about to go into extra time here very shortly. Final substitution will be Daniel Wright on for Remy Thompson. And we are heading into extra time here in just a few moments. And there it is, the end of 90 minutes. We are going into extra time, which is something we do not want to be taking part of. Telling them to dig in, need to go out there and give it all you have left. "30 minutes is what we got, or we are going into penalties." Had 15 shots, only 3 on target. Not good enough. Not good enough at all. Hartlepool with a throw-in. Looks like it is dealt with. Blair Adams plays it up, but it's intercepted, and Hartlepool are right back on the attack. And they get the goal. Long-range effort. Beats Flat in the 106th minute. Unbelievable stuff that we've thrown this all away. Very good strike, but Flat, you got a hand on it. You should have done better there. And it looks like they're going to get 2 goals. Oh, Flat with an amazing save after Morrison Barrett are just caught sleeping there and let an easy long-range pass beat them both. And we are into the very final moment. And it looks like this is where our FA Cup run will end this year. Extremely disappointing considering we had them beaten in the first game and we let a very, very late goal in to force the replay. This game we never got going. Hartlepool get the goal in the extra time, and that is where we crash out. Not happy with the result. Extremely annoyed with that. Not a very good episode here from the Mariners to get crashed out in the FA Cup. But that is unfortunately where we will be ending this episode. Hopefully next episode we will have a brighter game to see. But until next time, it has been your Boyd 147.